Hey, true believers, Englentine here, and I may be getting a little grumpy in my old age. I was talking to Comics Division about this. He likes the book, and I said maybe we should do another one of those debate live streams like me and Weaponized Nerd Rage did over Batman number 50. He liked Batman number 50. I thought it was an absolute mess of a book. And so I read this, and I was just... oh my gosh, it's a cringe fest all the way through, it seemed like. Well, no, not all the way through. I figured out the problem. I figured out the problem with Nick Spencer writing this book. Now, of course, the last I met Nick Spencer, actually the last I met Nick Spencer that I could remember, I may be wrong, but it was the parody story in the What The spoof of Secret Empire. Other than that, the only thing I remember reading of him seriously is the Secret Empire. He may have done another book that I forgot. Anywho, let's get on with this. So, yeah, I read this, and I was just feeling cringe all the way through it. And mostly, I think it's because he does not know how to read or how to write Spider-Man or Peter Parker. Everybody else, everyone that he writes around him even seems like they've got a past. They have life to them. Something has happened to them, and that has changed them. They are now adults. Peter Parker, he's the high school kid again. If you, I mean, yeah, okay, he's in an adult relationship, and he's out on his own. But the way he's written... he was never the head of a multi-billion-dollar company. He never went to the Secret Wars. There is no experience to this Peter Parker. There's no experience to this Spider-Man, and I think that's the biggest problem of all. And I wanted to like this. I mean, you never know. You know, even Dan Slott did a decent job on Amazing Spider-Man number 800. You know, unless you ask Nerd Wonder. By the way, you should subscribe to her channel. She's pretty awesome. The thing is that's my biggest problem. All of the history has been written out of Peter Parker. It seems like they want to consistently leave him, or I say permanently, at 23, 22. You know, somebody who's starting out, doesn't exactly know where life is going to take them, you know, but isn't a kid anymore. Like, it's like they just don't know where they want Spider-Man to be. They're trying to write an adult as a teenager. It's the same problem I have with Iceman. They're telling the story of a younger man with a character that should be older, the character that should have some sort of gravitas to him. And Peter Parker, as written here, no gravitas whatever. No history, no experience. The art is horrible, by the way. I do not like this art. It just doesn't sit well with me. Ryan Otley or Oatley, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. Sorry for getting it wrong, but I'm sure he's a nice guy. You know, and hey, you know, I can't draw for crap, so it is better than my art. But, you know, I'd be like, stick figure Spider-Man, woohoo! And that wouldn't sell well either. But it just, I don't exactly know what they're going for here. And what's Black Panther doing there? Isn't he on a spaceship? Anyway, sorry, that was just kind of random. I didn't like this book, guys. I wanted to. I really did. I was hoping to read it and go, okay, revelation. People talk about Superior Spider-Man as if it was really, really good. So there's a chance that Nick Spencer's run on Amazing Spider-Man is going to be really, really good. And God bless you if you liked it. I just don't see it. Please, by all means, let me know in the comments below why you liked it, why you thought it was good. And tell me where I'm wrong about this. I did think this, however. This is something I have to say. He is not bad at writing everybody that's not Peter Parker. I didn't mind everybody else. I thought he handled Kingpin well. I love love the bit about I don't know if I've got the villain in this, like if you're going to see who it is or anything, so spoiler alert. However, I did think that the way he wrote the villain was pretty good. I unfortunately also have a huge problem with the sense of humor in this book. It's not funny. And what's worse is he really thinks he's funny. You know, it's like that guy who's really loud and trying to tell jokes on, huh? Look at me, I'm telling jokes. Aren't I funny? Aren't I funny? And just kind of awkwardly trying to walk away from the person because you don't want to break their heart until you turn and just yell at them. No, you're not funny, because they think you walking away means follow me and tell more jokes. Yeah, that's this book. This book is absolutely not funny. It tries so desperately hard to be. It just does not sit well. Oh, also, Spider-Man, yeah, he says that's the problem with democracy. Dumb people. That's how you get bad leaders. So I was like, okay, here we go. We all know exactly the kind of politician that Nick Spencer is. We know that, yeah, I would not be surprised. Democracy is not his favorite. Somebody probably told him that, hey, you know what would be better? Not democracy. And, you know, so he had to get in a jab about that. You see it in a lot of artists, writers, so forth and so on. They're not really spouting their own thoughts. They're just, you know, trying to get across something that they heard and went, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, well, actually, and yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, it just seemed out of place.
This is what's wrong with democracy. People are free to choose. Get rid of it.
But in the end, that's just literally one panel and one dialogue balloon. So making a huge deal out of that could just be overkill, or it could be foreshadowing. At this point, and from what I've seen of Nick Spencer with the Secret Empire, it could go either way. In all honesty, it's either foreshadowing and he's going to have Peter Parker become some sort of socialist, or it's just a one-off throwaway line. You know, everybody has seen idiots on TV at some point in time and said, wow, there needs to be an intelligence test to vote, no matter what side of the political fence you're on. So once again, it could just be, it's just a throwaway, or it could, like I said, be foreshadowing things to come. So there's also a plot point of a paper being brought up when Dr. Octopus was in control of Peter Parker's body. He went to school and he wrote a paper, and this group watcher is trying to find plagiarism, you know, the fake news. It's fake news. And so they find out that Peter Parker had actually plagiarized one of his college papers. And not just his job, but Aunt May turns on him. You know, and it's that was what was weird. There's no familial support at all. No, I just didn't buy that. Okay, I understand. The Daily Bugle has to fire him, especially, you know, that's understandable. That's the job and everything. But I'm sorry, guys. You cheated on a paper? I hate you now, Peter, from Aunt May. Nope, not buying it. Not buying it at all. I thought that was just a little overboard. One thing, I guess, the Mary Jane connection. They're talking, they're friendly. I guess I do like that part, you know, the fact that they seem to be bringing them back together. You know, they're not going to magically do away with one more day, but maybe if they do it slowly. So, hey, congratulations. Amazing Spider-Man #1 and Nick Spencer, you scored 1 point, so you're at point #1. And there you go. That's my opinion about it. What is yours? Did you buy Amazing Spider-Man #1? Did you read it? Are you even interested, or are you like, yeah, it's a Marvel comic. I'll listen to the review, but I'm not putting my money down for it, which may actually be a smart decision in this particular case. Anyway, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, you know the drill. Click like, share, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Cool things happen around these parts. Also, this is the way we're trying to make a living, so if you don't mind helping the channel out, go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on, help us keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.